All right, BAD 1335. Welcome to your first full week here in this short winter session. I'm encouraged by the number of people that got access to MindTab, started their work, are engaged in the class, and beginning to finish your assignments. So remember, this is a very short semester, and things are going to move very quickly. So it's imperative that you get on board and make sure that you complete these assignments in a timely fashion. Just as a reminder, when we have a video assignment, um, try to keep those to 3 to 5 minutes. Do a couple of things. Make sure that you kind of write out a script of what you're looking to do, and that you engage in your audience. So this is a video presentation. You're going to be looking at your audience and speaking directly to them. So over the course of time, you'll get better and better at this. I realize that sometimes it's uncomfortable. People don't or they're not used to doing that, but you'll get better at it. So again, 3 to 5 minutes. Try to make sure that you have a professional background. This is a business class after all. So look at establishing a place where you can do this that doesn't have the kids or the pets or those types of things in the background, or your unmade bed, or things like that. So pick a spot, be professional, sit up straight, talk to the camera. Use your notes to keep you moving along, but don't read from your notes. Just make sure that you know the material. And I always look forward to seeing these and watching the growth over the period of the semester, even though this one's going to be very short. All right, so this week you have two due dates. Wednesday, which I realize is Christmas, and I understand that. If you're going to celebrate, if you're going to be with family, make sure that you get your assignments in before then. And then the following Sunday. So Wednesday, Module 2 will be due. The following Sunday, Module 3 will be due. When we look at Module 2, we're going to be looking at Chapters 2 and Chapters 3. We're going to be talking about professionalism. And then in Chapter 3, we're going to be talking about intercultural communication. So that's kind of the basis, or should be the basis, of your operation in all business communication. So you should look to be professional in all of your writing, whether it's email, text, a phone call, video conference, face to face. Be professional, be respectful, focus on the business. Even if you're very familiar or you're friends with those people that you work for or that work for you, when you're in a business setting, keep it about the business. One of my former mentors used to say, friends is friends and business is business. And I can remember a specific scenario where some people that worked for me had failed at something. He was upset. He kind of lit into me and disciplined me or chastised me in a meeting. And then 15 minutes later, he calls me up and wanted to know if I was ready to go to lunch. Of course, at the time, I was upset. I said, well, no, I'm not ready to go to lunch. He said, you got to shake that off. He said, business is business and friends is friends. And you got to be able to separate those two. And he's absolutely right. So distinguish between those different roles that you have with people that you know. And always be professional when it comes to your business dealings. When we talk about intercultural communications, we're going to look at what's the difference in how we talk to people? How do they perceive what we're saying? You've probably heard before that English is one of the most difficult languages to learn because we have so many words that are even spelled the same way, sound the same way, but mean completely different things. So now you add this global business environment into the mix, and we start thinking about how do we communicate across the board with all of our employees and minimize the potential for misunderstandings or misinterpretations about what we say. So look forward to your work in Module 2, and that will help shape some of the writing assignments that you're going to do in further modules. So in module 3, we're gonna start to look at the writing process itself. We're gonna look at chapter 4 and chapter 5. In chapter 4, we're gonna be talking about planning the business messages. What is it you want to say? Who do you want to say it to? Think about the audience, the tone, the message, those types of things. And then in chapter 5, you're going to start to draft. You're going to organize your message, the beginning or the opening, the message itself, the closing, those types of things. And you're going to make some initial drafts and practice that as we move through. So don't forget, you have 2 due dates this week, Wednesday and Sunday. And if you're celebrating the holiday, I wish you all the best and a happy holiday. Just make sure that you set aside a little bit of time and complete your homework assignments and keep moving forward in this class. I appreciate your work and I look forward to seeing more of it. Thank you.